Hello, good morning. I'm the news reader for today. Today's new highlight will be focusing on cyclist issues at BioWalk. BioWalk is one of the main way that has been used by UMT students to get to their classes from the student dormitory. BioWalk acts as an alternative way that frequently been used early in the morning to avoid congestion on the main road. This is because BioWalk has a shorter distance than a main road to get to classes. As a result, a large amount of time can be saved by taking the BioWalk. Other than pedestrians, cyclists also option for BioWalk as the alternative path to reach the classes. This situation brings many negative consequences. There is a tendency to consider traffic congestion and accident in isolation. Let's see the interview with BioWalk pedestrian.
Assalamualaikum. This is EAC Bulletin. I'm Ika. Today I would like to interview someone who is using a bicycle to the class. Okay, can you introduce yourself first?
My name is Nopatiha. I am from tourism course.
Do you go to the class using a bicycle?
Of course, I'm using a bicycle.
Are you going there using BioWalk or the routes provided?
Sometimes I use both of them.
Okay. Why are you using the BioWalk to go to the class?
Because exhausted using the bicycle than walk.
Okay. Oh, I see. Does your bike have the feature of a complete security like a brake, bell and another S?
Of course, because it involves my safety, especially the brake. We have to make sure that the brake is going well to reduce any accident.
What's your advice for cyclists out there by using BioWalk to their class?
For the cyclists out there, they have to take care of their own bicycle, like safety equipment are working. They also have to give a sign, like a bell, if they want through the BioWalk.
Okay. Okay, thank you for spending your time with us. That's all from me. I'm Ika reporting for EAC Bulletin.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Sarah from EAC Bulletin. Today I have a guest to Ivy about the dangers at BioWalk Street. Hi Miss. Can I have you for a walk? Sure. Okay. When we talk about the BioWalk Street, iguana will come and cross on our head. So I want to ask you that do you have the experience or any incident that you faced during you using the BioWalk Street, and can you share it with me?
I'm using the BioWalk Street about 2 months, so I don't have much experience about using the BioWalk Street. But I want to tell you about experience that I have, which is I always walking faster when using the BioWalk Street because I'm afraid to terrace with the iguanas. Oh yeah, I want to tell you about a person that's cycling in the BioWalk Street.
But why?
That is very so annoying because they just go without thinking about us. Why I say like that? Because they will passing through. They will ring the bell when to allow them to passing through us. That will make me very emotional when I go to the class every morning.
Oh, I can see you're emotional, and that's it. You want to share with me your experience?
Yeah, that's the only that I want to share because that one is only my experience actually.
Oh, okay, I can see. So thank you for your cooperation and nice to have chat with you. And thank you again. And I'm Sarah from EAC Bulletin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon. I'm from EAC Bulletin. My name is Farizwan bin Irwan. Okay, today we are with Fabian to ask some question, and he view about the dangerous of cyclists at Jalan Bywalk. Okay. Do you always use this road if you want to go to class?
Yes, frequently. Most of the time I use this Bywalk in order for me to reach classes from my dormitories.
Thank you. Okay. My first question is,
Yeah?
do you cyclists affect the level of your security at the Bywalk if you use this road?
Yeah, I think that whenever I try to use this road, whenever I try to use this walk, I feel like my level of security is kind of affected. For example, if I want to walk with other people, other pedestrians, I felt like there are something behind me, like the bicycle coming from behind. So it makes me feel like, oh, do I have to move here? Do I have to move here? Like, I'm afraid that I might be bumped from behind. So that is really makes me worried when I use this walk. So I do really think that the cyclists really affect my level of security.
Oh, I want to ask you, after the cyclist was bump you, he was say sorry or not?
Okay, you asked me that whether there's someone bumped me before. Yeah, actually yes. It did happen to me last time. I mean, I feel like it happened a couple of weeks ago when I was walking from the classes going back to dormitories. There was no sound at all. There was no ringing. There was no bell ringing. I was walking and then suddenly, boom! I thought, and then I look behind. There's actually a bicycle bump into me, hit me from behind. So fortunately, I wasn't really injured or I wasn't hurt or something like that. But I feel like when it happens to other people, it might really injure them. And I think that shouldn't happen here, you know?
Okay, thank you, Fabian. Yeah, my second question is, do you agree if this path is reserved for student walking only, and why?
I do agree that this path is for student walking only and not for cyclists because of the size. Obviously, you can see the size is really small. It can only fit students who walk. You know, at a certain time, at peak hours, it's going to be very congested. There will be full of students walking back and forth. Some are going back to hostels, some are going to classes. So it's going to be very packed. And if the cyclists were to join here, you know how it's going to happen. There will be clashes, there will be, you know, traffic. So that shouldn't happen. And I feel like this road is only for pedestrians, for students who are going to walk only.
Okay, Fabian. My last question.
Okay, sure.
Okay. My last question is, why did you choose to use the Bywalk Street, the front road to the class?
The reason why I prefer using this Bywalk in order for me to go classes instead of the main road is because obviously Bio road is much shorter. In terms of its distance, it's much nearer to the class. If I have to use the main road, it's gonna take me around like half an hour. But if I use this road, it's gonna take me about 15 minutes, something like that, 10 to 15 minutes. So it saves lots of my time. And I love using this road. It's very peaceful, as you can see the nature and all that, you know.
Oh, so beautiful.
I know.
Okay, thank you, Fabian, for
welcome.
the answer. And I think if I any question, I want to interview you.
Sure, just call me.
Okay,
Right.
that's all from me and Fabian at the Bywalk Street. Bye.
Hello and very good morning. I'm your reporter for today. My name is Zaida. I would like to make a conclusion about cyclists issue at Bywalk. Cyclists can have adverse effect on the pedestrian. As we can look, when the cyclist did not signal their presence can cause the accident, but the cycling can use the bywalk as long as they do not carry the bicycle fast and give the signal when they pass the pedestrian. At the same time, do not affect the safety of the pedestrian. Additionally, the cyclist must make sure the brake and the belt are in good condition. Cyclists and pedestrians must concentrate because they use bywalk at the same time when they go to the class. Thank you.
I am Farizwan
I am Ida.
I am Atika.
I am Atira. I am Sarah.
from reporting EAC Bulletin. See you again next time. Bye.
Bye.